This is our dresser project. We're going for a shabby southwestern look. Our first step is to sand the entire dresser with 60 grit sandpaper. We want to get most of the finish off, but it doesn't have to be perfect. We just want to get a good base for the paint to stick to, and if there's some finish left on there, that's okay because we're going to distress it anyway, and it'll give it a little more depth and character. The next step is to router the edges of the dresser and drawers. This will add some character and interest to the finish. When we add the antique wax, it'll fill in the grooves and accent these features. For the dresser top, we used a 3/4 inch roundover bit set at the depth to create an 1/8 inch edge. On the drawers, we used a 1/2 inch roundover bit to create the same type of edge. We're adding a narrow groove on the dresser top and drawer faces. We need to mark the corners so we know where to stop routing. We used an 1/8 inch router bit set to a depth of a 1/4 inch. We also do the same thing for the drawers. Once we finish with the router, we sand the entire dresser with 120 grit paper in preparation for the painting. Now we wipe down the entire dresser and drawers with a damp cloth. We don't want to forget about the knobs. We're going to paint them too. We want to add a southwestern style bezel to frame the knobs on the drawers. We will cut them out of 3/8 inch pine. And we then need to drill a 3/16 hole to allow the knob to attach. We're using Valspar's Chalky Finish paint. The theater wrap color provides a classic southwestern look. The paint features an ultramatte finish. It's designed to be distressed by sanding and finished with matching Valspar wax. We'll need to wait 24 hours before distressing this paint. We're accelerating decades of wear using 120 grit sandpaper. Edges and corners get more wear than faces, so concentrate your sanding there. Showing off the grain through the paint is what adds uniqueness to the piece, so expose it according to your taste. This is about a medium wear level. We attach the bezel to the drawer with a light coating of glue, then insert a wood screw through the bezel and into the knob. After we wipe down the entire dresser with a damp cloth, we are ready to apply the clear wax. The Valspar clear wax is applied as a light coat. I found that it's not really necessary to wipe it down with a cloth, just keep the coat light and consistent. It's hard to appreciate the richer look that the wax provides. You can get a little idea by seeing waxed and unwaxed drawers side by side. The antique wax gives our piece a dramatic look. We want to fill in the grooves and edges with the heaviest coat. We work a small section at a time, like one drawer or a few square feet. After applying the coat, we need to wait somewhere between 3 to 5 minutes. The time we wait is dependent upon the ambient temperature and how dark we want the finish. I like to test the wax and feel a little drag on the rag as we wipe it off. Here our dresser is complete. How you finish your project can be adjusted by your taste. You can stop after applying the clear wax, you can go lighter or darker on the antique wax, you can wear sand the paint more or less. You're really only limited by your own creativity.